horse people are...
They should just be sent to an island with all the horses we have.
I went to high school with this girl who was the most horse girl person. She looked kind of like... No, that's mean. I won't talk about that. But
so mean. You're really fucking mean,
she
dude.
Used to. I was very mean when I was 16. I'm not to them, just like in my mind. I was never a bully. I promise you.
Thought policing ain't real. You know, you can think whatever you want.
Exactly. But one thing she did that I just like couldn't ever get past after that, like I'll see her now as an adult, and this will be the first thing I think of. Is one time I was sitting next to her in the library on the computers, and she was just Google imaging pictures of horses. I'm not kidding. You're gonna think I'm lying. Was like kissing her hand. I'm not like fully just like as though it was like maybe like a horse mouth. She's
or worse.
Like, oh no! Don't do that.
Horse pussy.
Ew.
.jpeg.
It was just like whimsical pictures of like horses running, and galloping. She was just like, it was probably something like a nail, I'm gonna assume, but
she was like chewing on her nail or something and looked like she was just kissing her hand.
Like, no, but she wasn't. She was like, it was awful. And
you should have told like a teacher or someone. That's
obviously the first thing I did was just like run to my locker and tell my best friend.
Man, could you imagine if you had an iPhone back then?
Oh,
that would have been the best.
I had a flip phone.
And it's like the blurriest picture you're trying to get at her. It's like, is that her or a horse galloping? I can't tell right now. All right, let's do one. This one's called, Aren't You a Little Young for DMs?
Aren't you a little young for DMs?
For 2 years, when I was in graduate school, I was the after-school babysitter of a great kid who is now 8. A few months ago, she got an Instagram account, and we began to follow each other. Now she's sending me loads of private messages. I'm in Vermont. Or, want to have an emoji battle? Have you ever had an emoji battle?
I have no idea what that is.
I have no idea what it is either. I assume it's a game of sorts where you send emojis back and forth until someone just gives up.
But how do you win?
You play the correct emoji. It's like chess, you know?
Oh.
First you send out the poop emoji.
Maybe it's very
sophisticated. Yeah. I have no idea what the protocol is here. It feels weird to chat with her by private messenger. Should I reach out to her parents? What should I say to them? Signed, Anonymous.
I am just so glad that... I mean, I know this is like such an old person thing to say, but like, I am just so glad there was not Instagram when I was in school.
When I was a kid, I was like all over like the internet and stuff back then. Like I was on like magic forums in like grades 5 and 6, and I had this like one friend who was like fucking 50, and we would like chat in the chat room all the time.
I hate that. I hate that for you.
Like all my friends were like these like older like middle school and like high school people I was meeting on games and stuff, like on RuneScape and Gunbound and whatnot. I think it's fine. I think here's the thing though, like
little girls though are much more vulnerable.
Exactly. Like I was a smart boy growing up. Like I was probably the smartest kid I knew growing up, and you know, with that knowledge, I was able to be safe online. Whereas I watch a lot of To Catch a Predator, you know that already, and these little girls, they need people to like.
And if they're just so willing to just like emoji battle with anyone.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Yikes. Gross.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why do kids have fucking iPhones?
They just banned people under 12 from commenting on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. So now you have to be like a teenager to like comment on anything on YouTube.
That's good.
I mean,
let's take the comments off of YouTube. How about that?
Yeah, just take it all away.
No, people need less of a voice. I think we need to rein it in. Like the way we need to eliminate plastic bags, we need to eliminate comments on YouTube. I think the world will be a better place.
I heard a fact yesterday, and I know I lied about my previous fact, but I assume this one's real because someone else told me it. They said that plastic straws make up like 0.1% of all the trash in the ocean.
I believe that.
Right. Yeah, let's get. You know what? I don't care about plastic straws because I've maybe used like 8 a year. 10 a year, you know? How often are you using it? 6 rings, like those things that beers come in, Let's deal with that right now, because those are A, way worse, and B, a complete bitch to like cut through if you don't have scissors. You have to like yank it and rip it and stuff.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot. So what would you say? Reach out to the parents, be like, hey, listen, so-and-so has an Instagram account.
If it for an instant makes you go, this is a problem, just fucking act on it, because it probably is.
Yeah. You're not a really good babysitter.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. You'd be like, no, you can't go on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, I'd be like, no, you're not allowed until you're 40.
There was a subplot on Curb Your Enthusiasm where like Larry was texting this like 10-year-old.
You do that.
That's different. That's on YouTube. All right. Definitely contact the parents. By its own flimsy membership rules, Instagram prohibits accounts to children under 13.
Oh.
But wait, dogs have Instagram.
That's true.
But how clever must a child be really to calculate the birth year of a 13-year-old when signing up?
Also true.
I just scroll down to like 1900 and click that all the time. Send a friendly note to the parents telling them that their daughter has an account and is private messaging you. If they're not aware of the age restriction, the mature content of many Instagram stories, or the risks to children of posting pictures of themselves online, clue them in. Ask, shall I respond to her messages? I don't want to encourage underage use, but maybe you're logging in alongside her. Kids can be crafty and enterprising, but unaccompanied roaming on social media can lead to danger in real life.
Yeah, I would. If my kid had an Instagram account, I would also have the login to that.
Oh, you scum.
I have my boss's Instagram account.
Read her private messages right now.
I could, but I won't.
And we're back. Robin just read all those private messages, and boy, were they saucy. I got another musing for you. Mm-hmm. The other night, I was cooking in my kitchen. Mm-hmm. I was tired. It was like after set day, and I was making food, and I leave the kitchen, and I come back into the kitchen, and instinctively, like, I go to switch the light off for some reason. So I turn off the light in the kitchen, and it's nighttime. Now, the kitchen's pitch black in there right now, and like the element is like fiery red, you know. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden I was like, why don't people cook in the night? Like, why don't people cook in darkness?
Because that's so dangerous.
It was very relaxing.
Yeah, but it's hot. You're dealing with like hot shit.
Exactly. All my senses started kicking in, you know. I started smelling my food. I'm like, it's almost done. And I had my hands over the heaters, and I was like, because you can't.
How much marijuana had you smoked?
Because you can't
answer the question.
You can't see how, if it's like low, medium, or high on the burner, right? So I just kind of turned it, and I'm like feeling out. I'm like, it needs to be a little bit warmer, so I'm turning it a little bit more. I'm like, this is the perfect temperature. I start smelling it. I'm like, it's almost done.
That
you know.
Is the most high person thing you've ever said, like ever.
Try it before you knock it, dude. Okay, it's very interesting. Made the best meal I've ever had.
Because you were probably very stoned.
All right, whatever. I'm sure it's like a MasterChef challenge they have every now and then.
MasterChef marijuana would be very funny.
We gotta capitalize on that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, like a high cooking show.
Whoa. And like Canada, that would be great. Like MasterChef Canada Cannabis. MasterChef Cannabis.
I was watching this Vice documentary yesterday about this jiu-jitsu competition where you have to smoke a bunch of weed before you compete.
Everyone's just like petting each other's heads.
Well, people are like, they're all very friendly with each other and just like smoking like fat blunts the whole time and stuff. And the winner gets a pound of weed.
It's a lot of weed.
60 guys came out and fucking competed. Like black belts, brown belts, like jiu-jitsu. Like you think like dumb stoners wrestling. These guys were like grappling and fucking throwing and stuff. It was outrageous.
But a little more like friendly.
Yeah, everyone's, you know, a little less smiles.
Competitive.
Yeah,
everyone was smiling.
Because everyone gets free weed there anyway, so you're like, well, whatever.
That's fun.
You got another one?
Yeah, another story or another advice column? Is that what you mean? You're not answering, so I assume that's what you mean. It's okay. It's coming. It's coming. Here it is. It's loading. It's very slow. Okay, here. This is from our friend, Dear Wendy.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Love Wendy's. Baconator, bitch.